I have arrived at LAX. I'm about to board my plane for the Iraqi mission. The first plan had to be scrapped because the Iraqi government canceled all international flights to the northern part of Iraq. So my plan B, which we are on now, is to fly into Turkey and cross into northern Iraq via a land border.
Diyarbakir, Turkey was my starting point for the mission. I acquired a taxi and began the journey. The directions were simple: head south until we hit Syria, then hang a left. Arriving at the border, we made our way east, paralleling the divide. Syria was only 500 yards away, and this was the most dangerous part of the trip. I asked the taxi driver to stop, and I began filming the Syrian border.
Syrian border of Turkey and Syria.
As I turned around to head back to the vehicle, an unmarked car had pulled up behind us, and I was greeted by 4 men with drawn pistols. My heart skipped a beat as the thoughts of kidnappings and terrorism ran through my mind. After a 4-hour detainment by the Turkish military and the deletion of many videos from my cameras, I was released. At the Iraqi border, I switched vehicles and was left in the care of 3 young Kurdish wrestlers and their coach for the ride to Dohuk. I had made it to my destination. Fatah is a famous Kurdish artist living and working in the city of Dohuk. His incredible work is displayed internationally and has deep and significant meaning to the Kurdish cause.
Good morning, Dohuk, Iraq.
As I explored the streets of Dohuk the first day, it became apparent that there was very little English spoken in the town. I would need a solution to this problem so I could speak with Fatah and discover the meaning of some of his artwork. I reached out to Ibrahim, one of the English-speaking wrestlers from the night before, to see if I could hire him for a few days. I sent him a text and he was more than happy to help. On the first day, I was able to track down the gallery where I had seen some of Fatah's artwork and interviews on YouTube. Of course, the gallery was closed on that day and the next. I became doubtful that I would be able to accomplish my mission. I spent these first 2 days roaming the city with my new friend looking for alternate options for my client. To my surprise and fortunate circumstances of being with Ibrahim, we were invited into a local's home for lunch. Our guest requested that we relax on his couches as the family prepared us a magnificent meal.
Try it in your home.
Eaten in the traditional Kurdish style. While exploring the city on the second day, we stopped into a tea shop and were greeted by some old Peshmerga fighters. After being there for a short while, we were again invited to have lunch with 2 perfectly good strangers.
My new buddy in Dohuk. Okay.
With my hopes dwindling of tracking down Fatah, we approached the gallery one more time. I was thrilled when I saw the door open and a familiar face having a cigarette on the front steps. It was Fatah. We explained that I was looking for a piece that was rich in Kurdish culture and represented the Kurdish tradition of never giving up.
So what's the meaning of this piece?
Yeah, he's saying that this is the face of man, and this is the face of women yelling, screaming aloud, yelling aloud. So he's saying that this is the meaning of the Arabic man, ISIS. How rape and just looking for her, they have animal instincts, So he just want to he rape this woman, so just to comfortable himself. So he's doing anything, So this Arabic or ISIS, so they doing this to Kurdish girls. He's saying that so in every religion, so this ISIS, they are not a Muslim and they are don't know anything about the Muslims. The Muslims in other religions, Muslims, Christian, Jewish, they would never do anything like this. Rape a girl and to have sex with it just for to comfort himself.